in October of 1972, I had gone over to the criminal division at the Department of Justice to talk to Henry Peterson, the head of the department, and the person responsible day by day for Watergate. And Henry said, "John, I haven't told the Attorney General this, who was Dick Kleinies. I haven't told the acting director of the FBI, Pat Gray, because I'm worried they'll overreact to this. But you should know, I think the White House should understand, that part of the reason this FBI investigation is being handled the way it is that the number two man who's in charge of it, Mark Felt, is leaking." I said, "How do you know that, Henry?" He said, "Well, I've known Felt for a long time. In fact, he's known by those of us who know him, not to his face, but behind his back, as the White Rat." And I said, "Why is that?" He said, "Well, he's prematurely gray, and he talks all the time to the papers." So Henry said, "I wasn't surprised to learn he was leaking." But I said, he told me the person I learned he was leaking from was the general counsel of a major publisher of this kind of information. I've narrowed it down to it's either Time magazine, where actually Felt gave better material than he gave to Woodward, or the Washington Post. But the general counsel of one of those is the place Henry got this, and he had given this person a commitment not to reveal his identity. So that was pretty good information. I took that information back to Haldeman, not knowing what he'd do with it, but I realized when I was listening to the tapes that he shared it with Nixon. This is one where Stanley Cutler had done a partial transcript on it, and so I looked at at Stanley's transcript, and then was listening to the tape. And there's one point in the conversation where the president is reacting to what Haldeman's told him. He said, "You know what I would do with Felt, Bob?" And then Cutler has an expletive following that. So he just drops out, which is not a surprise. But I hear something totally different. And everybody who's listened to the tape since they've heard what I say is there agrees. What he says, "You know what I would do with Felt, Bob? Ambassadorship." This is exactly what he'll do with Helms, the head of the CIA. He'll appoint him an ambassador to move him out on a very friendly term so that he's still loyal and what have you.